hit the wrong button and close the stream by accident, but that's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, so he does walk around. Cool. Line of sight into melee. Wow, he hits really hard. Okay, but I can hit his hands once they're here. You sneaky little shit. I was in the middle of a roll animation. I didn't get my souls back because he chased me down. That son of a bitch. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, so I guess the shield is kind of useless because he literally just has a giant fuck you smash attack. So I don't need the shield. I can't believe I did that though. Like, I went to click to turn off the recording and I accidentally clicked end stream because I am so smart. SMRT. Oh, thank you for the 0 souls retrieval. Super helpful video game. Oh, look at him stomp around. That's so cute. Alright, I would much rather fight him at a place that isn't, like, this tiny little wall. Oh, he looks so sad. Here, come back over here, buddy. Come back over here. Let's have some room to work. Oh, I see. Okay, so he didn't actually, like, melee. He just did this weird fire air thing. Okay. So is that what it means by line of sight into melee? Is that I need to kite him? Wow, that gets really far away. Okay. Okay. So, I guess maybe it's a good... Okay. Learning. I'm okay with learning. If you're close, if you're far away, it does the flames. If you're close, it swings. Okay. The stairs are tactically significant? Interesting. I guess because they can block line of sight. That makes sense. Okay. So, stairs. Stairs, 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 stairs. Those stairs? Oh, I bet I know why. Because the fire is probably a straight line. So, like, if you can get him to breathe the fire and then duck below the stairs... No? No, maybe not. What if I go back here? I'm curious to what's back here now. Or is that just... lava? Question mark? Okay, so that's just another way back here. Okay. Wow. He has insane reach. Okay, good to know. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. That one confused me. Side note. I should kindle this fire so that I get 10 esthetists. What do you mean no humanity? I have several. See, look at all these humanities I've got. Use. Following. Okay. 2. Use again. Excuse me. Rested bonfire. Candle. Cool. Okay. Much better. And now somebody got 11, thanks to me. You're welcome, whoever you are. I do like that I can just slide down there and not take fall damage. That makes my life a little bit easier. But I'm gonna have to figure out how big the hitbox is for his swing attack, because, like, I keep feeling like I'm avoiding it, but then it turns out, no, you actually slid into it or whatever. And I also gotta figure out if the shield actually makes a difference or not. I'm gonna stand here and let him come to me. Because, honestly, I had my best attempt when he was way the fuck down here. He's so derpy. Wait, did you just do the fire thing? Come on, game. Don't fuck with me. Ah. Alright, let's top off. If this is the way I have to beat him, I'm gonna fucking beat him this way. Ah, damn it! I saw that coming too, like I saw that it was the extra one. How dare you leave? Okay, that's fine. There's apparently a way to cheese this fight? I don't want to cheese the fight. But I felt like I was doing pretty good that time. Oh, that does take fall damage. It's not a lot. How dare you leave me in my time of video game? What's this say? Wait, I want to know what this says. Try death. What, do you want me to, like, just jump from here? Fuck that noise. I don't have any souls to lose, so I might wander back up and, like, go check out the other side of the game. So, basically what I'm learning is that he has two major attacks when it comes to melee. One of them is he just does a downward smash, and then he does, like, a 3-hit combo, where it's like a side swipe. So I just have to be able to tell, there's gotta be a tell with which is which, so that I can see which is the side swipe and which is the smash down. Obviously that's gonna happen each time, because fuck me, I guess. so I wasn't close enough. I wasn't close enough for him to switch to just melee. He was still doing all fire. Okay. Continue. Okay, that actually did a little bit more damage. So I'm kind of trying to suss out what the best position is to not take fall damage. Maybe I have to do the thing where like you try to do a downward smash at the last second. So I kind of want to be way, 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 way back so that he has to get as close as possible, and then I'll run up. Hey, bud. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Did it again. Alright, I'm confused. I'm confused. Big hat. Oh my god, I wish I'd been to the place where I can just teleport around, because, like, I want to do other stuff. You know? Oh my god, I keep going to run by holding the attack button because I'm an idiot. I feel like it's one of those things where humanity, in general, humans, concepts that get very large to us become sort of, the difference between 1 million and 2 million is a million, but you don't really parse when you think that the difference between 1 and 2 is 1, but you don't realize that it's 1,000 thousands unless you actively think about it. And I feel like this is part of a similar problem to that, where it's such a large boss that figuring out where the hitbox is for things like melee becomes difficult, because it's just the scale at which we're working is so big that it's hard to brain. Does that make sense? Whereas the fight with Quelaag, you can kind of see where, like, you can get a good opinion on where you can stand that's safe for her based on where you are in her hitbox. But with this guy, he's just so big, and I can't like move closer to the edge, because at some point I will just fall off. You know, shrug, fall off. So trying to figure out where the sweet spot is difficult, because it's a combination of where he's standing and where I'm standing, because his position isn't always the same. And yeah, without a reference point, it becomes extremely difficult to figure out where I need to stand. Like, where do I stand that will pull him close enough versus where I need to stand to get close enough to not be instantly fire-breathed. Because I have a feeling that he can, like, fire-breath me as I'm walking over. And see, I can't hit him. That's a new one. Oh, see? And then that sort of thing happens. Oh, hey, lava monster cry. Okay, but see, like, and that's a new attack that I hadn't seen before. I don't know where to hit him with that. Like, when he reaches with one of his arms, it's like, okay, I'll just attack the arm a couple of times. But when he attacks with that, I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Alright, again. Proof of legs, yeah. An unfortunate proof that he is a fucking eunuch. But no. So yeah, like a normal-sized boss, even something like the Capra Demon, it's easy to sort of figure out, oh hey, I need to be standing at XYZ coordinate when he is standing. With this, he's just so big, and there's such a chance that I could just fall the fuck off. So it looks like he stops in between each one of these things, and I can use that to try and decide where I want him to stand, where it's safe for me to instantly get killed. But yeah. This fight is tricky, because this is a fight of geometry more so than mechanics of the boss. If I can get him into a spot where, like that one attempt I made, which was going really well, like that one fight was going super well. Unfortunately, I don't have the consistency, because like he doesn't always spawn in the same place. I'm just gonna top off so I'm at full health now. So yeah, it looks like he stops at each one, and I think he can attack from 2 over. So if I'm here... He did a different attack. I'm not worried about my souls at the moment, because obviously it's still, the number is still 0. Shit. Ooh. I got lucky dodging that. I'm also confused as to the, I'm a little bit confused as to, the positioning of roll iframes right now. No! No! That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. That was absolutely fucking hilarious. Alright, let's just top off. God, that was funny as shit. You know what? Now I kind of want to try jumping off and seeing what happens. Because, like, I don't have anything to lose. So, let's see what happens. You just die. Like, without any souls, there's no scariness of dying. So. Question is, what's the fastest way back? Like, if I wanna go and explore the other parts of the game. You didn't take fall damage there. If I wanna go explore the temple or not the temple, the shrine and Frampt and all that, what is the quickest way back? Thanks for the 0 souls, buddy. Okay. Like, do I have to actually go the whole long-ass way through? Or is there a quick... Like, is there an elevator I can take that makes it go faster? That's the question I'm asking. Wow, that's... His hitbox is so fucking big. His hitbox is absolutely goddamn massive. Like, the position from which he can hit me is gigantic. Which makes sense, it's just really hard to judge. Which, again, this gets back to the whole, this is a fight about geometry. Why do I keep doing that? And I think that the reason I'm asking is, I'll come back to this fight later. Like, Quelaag, I could see when I made a mistake, and I could see when I was making progress. Whereas this fight, I just feel like I'm just kind of standing. Like, I can't tell what I need to be doing to make it better. Hey, buddy. I'm not seeing any shortcuts. Okay. Thank you. Alright, well. What? Oh, the backhand got me? Like, oh hey, he had his little pinky extended and it hooked me on the back end. Alright, I'll come back. I feel like I can get this fight, but I definitely want to... God, it's gonna be such a long trek back. But I feel like I want to see the plot move forward first. I was really hoping that, like, this would be an elevator back up somewhere. Because the idea that I'm going to have to run the entire way back is just tiresome. Unless that actually was an illusory wall downstairs. Was that an illusory wall? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something is part of it. I definitely feel like I'm missing something. I'm just not sure what. But I 100% feel like I'm missing something. In fact, I'm actually going to look, because I'm curious about it. Like, it's legitimately, it's eating at me. Because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I like how there's like a map for it, but the map is fucking tiny. Must do well. Okay. So... I shouldn't have killed that guy. I should have talked to him. So you do have to go back up. There is a shortcut. From the bonfire, take a right, wooden ramp lit by torches, jump on the water wheel. There's a ladder to your left. Giant mosquitoes, crack spiders. Final detour. Okay, so there is a way back. There is a back way. So, well, now I feel bad for killing that guy. Fuck. Makes me sad. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait a minute. No, not last time. So we gotta go up the ramp, and there's apparently a shortcut you can activate. You know what? Let's see something. Are these guys killable? Here, can I backstab you? You guys have a lot of health, don't you? That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. That was funny as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm not even mad because that was fucking funny. I have like this weird hand position where I'm holding the B button with my thumb, and I have reached over the controller to move the right analog stick with my index finger so that I can adjust the camera. It's not at all comfortable, and I wouldn't recommend it. But it's what I'm doing so that I can make minor adjustments to the camera without taking my hand off the run button. Not super comfortable, I promise. But it works. Super mad I killed that guy. I shouldn't have killed him. Oh, hey, look, here's an enemy model that's actually a friendly. Like, fuck you, game. Honestly, if I was playing this for realsies, I would restart. I would restart at this point. I have made enough mistakes that I would 100% just restart the game. You cannot brain that configuration? What do you mean? Like, if it weren't for the fact that we were, you know, 20 episodes into this, I would honestly just be like, fuck it, let's start over. And make a better save where I don't do shit like accidentally fuck up and delete an item that is necessary to get the +1 Estus Blast. Yeah, I killed him because no one was here to tell me I shouldn't. And he kept crawling towards me. Oh yeah, the controller. Yeah, it's not the most comfortable. But I honestly am at the point where I'm like, I have made so many mistakes just mechanically that I think it might actually be smarter to restart. Why shouldn't you? You kill almost everything in this game. Well, that's my complaint, is that, oh hey, here's a friendly NPC, oh by the way, he looks like this. Sort of thing. I don't like that. And so my gut reaction when a thing that pops and turns into fucking death insects is crawling at me, my gut reaction would be to kill it. And I feel like the game does shit like that on purpose to fuck with you. And it's annoying, and I don't like it. Like, for fuck's sake, video game. Why did you move the camera like that? You weren't supposed to hit the explodey guy blocking your way? No, apparently he's a friendly NPC that trains you pyromancy stuff. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? He looks exactly like several enemies that, if you touch them, they kill you. Yes. Do you see my complaint? Alright, so I gotta find the back way up. Really? I'm just thinking, wow, Dark Souls 3 is a better game. You ain't wrong. Yeah, ain't wrong. I feel like a lot of this game was designed as a, like I said, they play the whole, this game is tough but fair, but it's really kind of not. Like, if we're being completely honest, there's just a lot of, oh hey, fuck you. Damn it. Like that shit. That's the thing. It's tough but fair as long as you know what everything is coming. And again, it's not. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not that I think that some of the deaths are bullshit in. What's the word I'm looking for? It's that it feels like a lot of the stuff is put in the game just to be a hassle. It's not put in there to be challenging, like, oh hey, this is a hard boss fight. It's put in there to be a hassle. It's busy work, is what it feels like. It's just busy work. That's what it feels like. Like the swamp. Getting across this poison is a, oh hey, you have items that get rid of your poison? Shut up. You can't really avoid it. You can wear some resist gear that makes it take longer to poison you, but at the end of the day, it's not something I can skill my way around in the way that Dark Souls is prideful of. The, oh hey, I learned how to time my parries well, I can one-shot this boss without taking any damage. Because he lunges at me, I parry, I stab, he's dead. Whereas... And I think it comes down to the boss fights are great when they're not being dumb. Cap or Demon? Fucking stupid. Demon Souls serving as a prototype meant that the message they pulled was making the players suffer through dickish game design is good. Oh, so the Edmund McMillen design philosophy. Gotcha. that's what it comes down to. Is it's like playing hard mode of the Binding of Isaac before they fixed it, where you were playing through the Binding of Isaac and going through all these levels, and you just weren't getting keys. Keys just didn't drop. You wouldn't get any keys. You wouldn't get any bombs. You could still beat the game, but if you didn't get any keys, you couldn't enter item rooms or shops. And when you only got one key every 3 floors, you were basically just trying to hope that you got good boss items. And it sucked, because it doesn't become something of a, oh hey, I can outskill this, or I can learn to play the game better. It becomes I have to clear every single room and hope that RNG likes me. And I feel like a lot of this is the same way, where aside from specific fights like the Capra Demon, which the problem with that fight is that it's so close quarters and that he can attack you as you're walking in. You're stuck in the walk-in animation because of the fog, and he can hit you. And I don't think that that's particularly fair. I think he needs to like have spawned a little bit further away so you have actual control of your character before he gets to you. That's bad design. But things like, oh hey, you have to go through this poison pool, good luck. It's just annoying. It's not difficult, it's just stupid. It's like, well, fuck. You know? That's what it comes down to, is it's, well, fuck. I have to do this unfun part of the game to get to a cool boss fight. And Quelaag was a fun boss fight. There were times when I fucked up and died a whole bunch, and that was usually my fault. Like, me being greedy. Let me get one more tap. I just realized she's leaning in to do her AoE explosion. I should have backed up. If I hadn't gone for that last hit, I'd have been fine. Or I backed up into lava. My fault. I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. Legitimately, 100% my fault. But things like the Poison Swamp, that's just... Here, enjoy moving slowly. Middle finger. And I think that that's not fun. I think it's funny the first time you walk into something. It feels like it has some really good boss fights with a kind of shitty shell. You're not wrong. I also think that there's some mentality that the first time something happens, it's hilarious. The second time, okay, you got me. My fault. The 5th time, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, enemies that spawn... So, when you're in Undeadburg, and you get past the first bridge after the bonfire, you can kill the 2 guys that have the axes and the 1 shield dude, and then you walk through the courtyard. There's a guy in the house who will aggro to you as you walk through. He's close enough that he will aggro to you. And the first time it's a ha 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 ha, he ran out and hit me. Nah, that's my fault, I'm dumb. The second time it's like, right, there's a guy back there, should have known. The 5th time it's just a chore. It has become a chore. I have to hit this enemy and then leave. I just have to hit him because otherwise he comes and smacks me. And it's not fun, it's a chore. And I think that's what the problem is. Learning a boss fight is fucking awesome. The catharsis you get when you kill a boss is fucking badass. The goddamn drudgery of having to waltz through that shit the 7th time and having to go, alright, I gotta kill this guy here because he'll chase me, and I gotta kill this guy here because he'll chase me, and I need to pull this guy because they attack in a specific sequence where if I block one, the other will hit me in the animation. It's a chore. And that's what the problem with Dark Souls 1 is. I don't know about Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 3, I fucking loved. Sekiro is perfect. This game has some design philosophies that are it's not there to be challenging, it's there to be a chore. And with that, we're going to switch and play Dead by Daylight.